was really just a full breakdown, everything that you need to learn, basically the A to Z.
From where to start, exactly what to do, how to do it, all the systems, the programs.
The resources and things that were given throughout the training was just phenomenal.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Deal Desk here every Friday with your host, Steve Ross at 12 p.m. We call your leads, we close your leads, okay? So let's get started. Let's see what market we're going to be in today. Last week, we had some interesting people. It's always interesting when you get some interesting people because you never know what to expect, man. You get some crazy people, you get some funny people, you get some angry people, you get all kinds of people. All right. So we are going to move on to, let me see here. I think we actually called those. Let me see. Indiana. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Let me get this over here. Indiana. Get my phone. Let's call. I'm using Google Voice to call. I'll only call twice. If they don't answer the phone, I don't call them back. I don't leave voicemails. I don't text. I just keep it moving because we have a lot to work on. Okay. Let me just finish putting this here. All right. All right, cool. All right, so let's call this lead in Indiana. I think last time I called somebody there, they had like this little ringtone. When you call somebody, I haven't heard that in a while, but hey, enjoy this Verizon ringtone. They had like cows mooing. So I was like, man, that's how Indiana is, huh? So let's call up this one here, 7. All right. All right. I never run comps before I call them. I'm gonna see if there's a way I can show. Thing is, like, since I'm on Real Advisor is streaming this.
Hello.
Mr. Sherman.
Yes.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner not too long ago in regards to your property on Sherman Drive. Did I catch it at a good time?
Yeah.
I did? Perfect. So the reason I want to call you is actually we bought some properties recently area. I want to reach out to you, give you an offer personally, but I was actually looking through the notes here. It's in Indiana. It's a duplex. One side needs cosmetic work. So anyways, my process is real simple. What I wanted to do is just ask you some basic questions about it. That way I can go and evaluate the area, see what I can offer you. It takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay, perfect. And just to let you know, we are a real estate investment company. So, we don't buy every property we look at, but we do have a team of agents just in case we're not a good fit. Does that make sense?
That's fine.
Perfect. So, other than what I see here, I see one size needs cosmetic work. It's a duplex. Can you tell me a little bit more about the property, specifically about, any other work it might need?
Let's see. So the one side, so it's totally been gutted because the house caught fire. And so
Caught fire.
And so instead of just trying to do some patchwork, we decided to go ahead and strip it down to the studs and pull everything out and make sure that everything was in good condition. So we didn't put back together something that would be, fire hazard in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So we got all that put out and ready to build back up. But then on the other side, the kitchen and the bath also caught fire. So we have replaced the kitchen and the bathroom. So those are new. But then in the rest of the house, it's pretty much the original stuff from, I don't know how many years ago. I don't know when it was built.
Yeah.
But we did go ahead and put new windows throughout the house. Got brand new siding, new doors, etc.
Mm. So nobody lives there though, right?
Let's see. Do what?
Nobody lives there right now, right?
So somebody lives on one side. So the one side that has been renovated, there's people living in it. Just the other side's unoccupied.
Okay. And how many bedrooms, bathrooms on the unit that's renovated?
3-bedroom, 1 bath.
3-bedroom, 1 bath. Okay. And are your plans to renovate the other side, or are you just trying to sell it as is?
I was trying to sell it as is.
Okay. All right. And, I forgot to mention this in the beginning, and I say this to everybody, just to let you know, we are a real estate investment company, obviously, so we're not always the best fit. We're not always going to buy every property we look at, but we do have a team of agents just in case we're not a good fit. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So you have tenants on one side. Are they on a month-to-month annual lease? Are they good tenants? Are they paying on time? What's that look like?
So right now they are month to month, and I've just asked them to move because I think it might be easier to sell if I get them out of there, because I think a lot of people that want it will probably want to finish the renovations that have been started. So earlier this week, I just gave them a 30-day notice to vacate, and they said they would do it. So it should be empty November 7th.
November 7th. Okay, perfect. And they're okay with everything?
Yep, they were okay with it.
Not giving you a hard time or anything?
I'm moving them into another one of my houses.
Okay.
Just because I told them I want to get rid of this one.
Perfect. And what kind of rent were you getting for that one unit?
So just because we didn't do it like we normally do our houses.
I'm asking more questions when it comes to Duplex.
Instead of just, taking it out.
Yeah.
So we got $600 a month from that side.
Okay.
Because we didn't fully renovate it, like I said, plus it didn't have central air in it.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel like it was appropriate to charge much more than that.
Okay, so it's just got a window unit, right?
It just has windows.
Okay. Sorry if I missed this, but you said the roof, when was that last replaced? Does it need a new roof? Because you said one side was fire damaged, but the other side was okay. Did you kind of,
for the most part, the roof wasn't impacted by the fire. There was this.
Hey, can you guys hear this guy okay? He's kind of sounding a little low. Let me turn my phone all the way up.
Stuff before that, I don't know.
Got it. Okay, no problem. All right. So it's a 3-1 on both units, right? One needs to be updated. One was getting $600 a month. They're moving out November 7th. What's got you interested in selling the property, just out of curiosity? Hello?
Yeah, so I'm here. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. That's coming for a second.
Okay.
I just don't have the time and resources to finish the renovation.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. And if you got a cash offer that made sense to you, what kind of time frame were you looking to sell about? Like a week, a month, a couple months?
Yeah, it just depends on really the buyer and how they feel about the tenants and their situation. So I'm about getting rid of it as soon as possible.
Okay.
But I know, I talked to some people that want a tenant in it, some want to tenant out. And so, if somebody came with a cash offer tomorrow and said, I don't care that the tenants are there, I'm ready to sell.
Yeah, regardless, they're moving out November 7th, right? So.
Right, yeah, right. So but I know some people only wanted it if the tenant was there and they were going to do one side.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to do okay. But they said, no, I want everybody out. So.
Gotcha. Well, the good thing about us is that, we move at your pace. We've bought properties with tenants, without tenants. And the reason I ask, how are the tenants, or do they cooperate? Because sometimes, you're going to get people that are just super uncooperative. Maybe they haven't paid the rent in a long time. So therefore, it kind of affects the whole process. But it seems like you got pretty decent tenants here, so that's not going to be an issue. And, we can move at your pace. There's no rush at all. But did you have any idea? You said it was fire damage on the left side, right? The right side was good?
Correct.
So taking that to consideration, I mean, did you have any idea as to what you think it might be worth or what you were looking to at least sell for?
Well, I know I've talked to a handful of, I don't know if you call them wholesalers, but it seems like the price that I'm getting, that wholesalers saying that they could sell it for would be around 40.
They said they could sell it for about 40?
Yes.
Okay. So what do they try to get under contract with you? Why haven't you strike the deal with any other investor?
Just because of the whole situation with the tenant, I wanted to make sure that was all figured out. Yeah. So I think they were saying 40, and then, but of course that was, what they thought they would sell it for, and that I was going to get like 36.
Okay. So, I mean, if the thing with us is that we have different kinds of exit strategies. Sometimes we'll buy the property, we'll close on it, we'll renovate it, we'll put it back on the market. Sometimes we'll buy it, hold on to it for cash flow if the tenants are good. And sometimes we'll buy it, and if we come across a better deal, we'll partner up with somebody else and we'll close under a different LC. But no matter which route we go, it's not going to affect anything throughout the process. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, if we can cover, the closing costs, the fees, the commissions for you, and we can close in a time frame that really works best for you, what do you think would be the best price you can do? I think it's a deal.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling them, because I needed to walk away with 35, 36 to not lose money on it.
35, 36?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pulling up the tax records. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes these things are way off. Sometimes they're accurate. But it says here it's about 1120 square feet. Does that sound about right?
Each side, yes.
This is a deal. Oh, each side?
Yes.
Okay. So it's really 2240 total.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay. So 35, you said 35, if we can cover the closing costs, fees, commissions for you, you said 35 would be the best price you can do?
Right.
All right. Let me do this, because I'm looking at the area here. There's a lot of row homes here, and I'm taking into consideration yours is a duplex, and some similar properties, in the same condition, they're selling between, between 15 to 25, just depending on the condition. I want to make sure I'm analyzing not only other duplexes, but also similar square footage, bedroom, bathroom, those kinds of things. But I want to make sure you don't just break even, right? Because you do have to walk with a profit. And since we're investors, we got to make a profit as well. But I want to make sure we're making a win-win situation. So here's what I'll do. If I can put you in a brief hold, I just want to double check with my partner to see if that's a price we can do. If it is, is this something you'd be ready to move forward with today?
Today? I'm probably not going to jump on anything today. Probably after I think about it over the weekend, Monday.
Yeah.
I don't like to commit to stuff immediately.
I get you. And what I mean by today is not like, we buy the property, close on it. What I mean by today is like if we can come to an agreement and we can send you the agreement, we review it together, the numbers make sense, we can send that over to the title company. They do their due diligence. Once it comes back, you can tell us, when you like to close. But I just want to make sure if we can come to an agreement as far as on paper, is that something you'd be ready to move forward today?
Yeah, if you're ready to draw something up and let me look at it, yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
I'm ready to review it.
Absolutely. Let me just double check with my partner. I don't want to jump the gun here. Let me just double check with them real quick and make sure it's the price. Is it okay if I put you in like a 2-minute hold?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I appreciate your patience. I'll be right back. So you guys see how I handled that? Oh, dude, this guy hung up back then. I'll call him right back. So you saw how I handled that, right? Some people, they're going to be like, oh, I'm not ready to move forward today. I'm not. The thing is, what is their perception moving forward today, right? So if they're moving forward today and they think they're going to sign, they're going to close, especially when there's tenants involved, it could really put a guard up, right? We want to make sure they're taken care of. So that's why I kind of told them. That's why I told them, hey, what I mean by today is if we can agree on a price, we can put something on paper, send that to the title company. We run title, make sure everything looks good. And then we can close whenever you'd like. Now, this is the type of guy, he's very serious, but he's not going to I feel like he's not going to sign today, which is completely okay. What we want to do is get a verbal commitment, which we did. And he's the type of guy that we're going to send a contract to, but we're not going to send it filled out. Do not ever send out contracts filled out. What you want to do is you want to send out blank agreements, okay? Say, hey, I know you want to take a look at it. First, I'm going to ask him if there's anything in regards to the process, he might be unfamiliar with. He doesn't sound like he's just going to sign today, which is fine. He sounds like serious. So what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to send him a blank agreement. We're going to say, hey, take your time, review that agreement, whether it's attorney, agent, whatever. When's a good time to check back in with you so we can discuss if you have any questions? Make sure you get a verbal commitment, which we did, and to get a verbal commitment of time when you follow up. Okay, this is a great first call. This is an excellent first call. The guy wants 35. The ARV is around 95 to 110. It's a deal. It's a deal. Now the thing is, one of the units, one of the size of duplex needs to be renovated. One is already generating some cash flow, but so I think he hung up by accident. I'm gonna call him right back. Anytime you put him on hold, usually every minute, if it's a 2-minute hold, every minute I'll check in with them, say, just still crunching numbers, I don't forget about you. But check this out. Whenever you get somebody back on the phone, you have to assume the close. Hey, great news. Looks like we can do that price. The next step is I'm going to email you over an agreement so we can read what's the best email for you. Okay, so let me man, hold on. I get blown up all the time. Let me call him. Let me call him back. I think he hung up by accident because I'm not gonna hang up. Who submitted this lead? Mr. Mims. You got a deal here. You got a really good deal. Okay. So let me call the gentleman back. I'll tell him, hey, we can do that price. The next step is this. He's the type of guy that he wants to take a look at it first. So we're gonna send him a blank one, a blank agreement. If you ever send the contract out to somebody filled out and they look at it, they don't like something on there, and there's a price, EMD, you gotta play cat and mouse with them. So let me call him back. Hope you guys are learning a little bit from this, because this stuff, a lot of people have this issue of cat and mouse and stuff. He's already talked to wholesalers. You know what I'm saying? So let's call him back. Oh, let me turn up the volume.
Your call has been forwarded.
Come on, man. Let's call him back. That's okay. I don't know why the guy hung up, because I didn't hang up. But he sounds good. He sounds good to go. I just want to call him back and let him know that, hey, we can do that price. Here's the next step. Okay? This is what the next step is. Anytime it's a duplex, by the way, or triplex or quadplex, you want to ask more questions. Hey, what's the bedrooms, bathrooms in each unit? Is it on month-to-month or annual lease? Do you have a good relationship with the tenants? Do they pay on time? Some sellers don't care about the tenants. They're not paying. They're wrecking the place. It's just a big mess. So, all right, I'm going to call him one more time. If he doesn't pick up, whoever submitted this deal, Michael, if you're watching, call this guy back. Okay, call this guy back. You want to call him 3 times a day. I mean, it's going to be 1 o'clock. So I suggest calling him 5:30 to 6, and then if he doesn't pick up, call him tomorrow morning. Okay. But the key here is blank agreement to anybody that's analytical. If you're enjoying this, go ahead and share the feed. Go ahead and share the feed. All right, we got more. Anyways, you guys saw how I did that, right? Michael, make sure you call that guy back tonight. If anytime you get disconnected or they say call me tomorrow, you call them the next day, they don't answer, you're going to call, leave a voicemail, and you're going to text them, okay? But you only do that per initial call once per day. Usually I call 3 times a day, but I'll only leave a voicemail and text the first phone call, okay? The first phone call. So they're definitely going to know you're calling. But you don't want to, and I'm not going to leave a voicemail or text them because this is not my lead. This is the deal desk. This is your lead. So I'm not going to follow up and call. That's all you guys, okay? But I set up the alley-oop for you, okay? So make sure you slam dunk it. That's a great deal. That's a great deal. So hopefully you learned a little bit. I'm glad that, you know, he kind of asked some questions. I answered them. But you guys understand a little bit. All right. So let's move on to we're moving on to Hollywood. Hollywood, Florida. I think I've seen this lead a few times, but every time we call this seller, they don't pick up the phone. So let's try calling them back. That was a good call. That was a good call. All right, so this one is an apartment. Needs new kitchen, fair condition. Property's vacant. Bathroom tiers have been updated. Yeah, this lead keeps getting submitted, but they just don't answer the phone. If somebody's not answering the phone, call from different phone numbers. You know, your phone number is different than mine, so I've been calling this lady too. But get creative with it. Sometimes good leads will not answer the phone. Don't ever be afraid to call too much and too little. But eventually, you're going to have to switch up the phone numbers. All right, so check this out. We got one in Kissimmee. I love Kissimmee. It's a great market. Orlando's always a great market. All right, let's call this person. You know, when I came out with this idea, who's this?
Hello, how can I help you?
Good afternoon, Miss Ayala.
How can I help you? That's correct.
Hi, my name is Steve, and I believe you spoke with my partner not too long ago in regards to a property over there on Sandalwood Drive. Actually, did we speak before?
I'm not sure. I've spoken to so many people.
Okay. Your name actually sounds familiar, and I call a lot of homeowners in the Orlando area. But were you still interested in selling this property?
It's going to be on the market soon for $252.
I did speak with you. That's right. You were working with the agent, right? And you were going to list it with them. Gotcha. And I think I got to double check with my partner then. I'm not sure why he put you in the list. I apologize, but I'll have him contact the agent directly. Okay.
You got it.
Thank you. Bye.
You got it.
I called this lady already. So it's a duplicate. I'm not sure why it's on here again, but the price she wants, she accepted less, but she wants to deal directly with the agent, which is fine. The seller's going to pay the commission anyway, but you have to go directly with the agent, which is completely okay. I've done deals like that before. So who submitted this deal? Rodney, go ahead and you gotta follow back up with her, man. All right, so let's go to Altamonte Springs. the YouTube channel under Real Advisors. Let me, should be on here. Well, still not working. Okay. For me, it doesn't show anything, but Javier says it's good, so we'll keep it going. All right, so we're moving on to Miami, Florida. Okay. Dang, this is a weird number. Hold on a second. Okay. All right, let's call the next one Miami, Florida. Asking price to be discussed. Condition is okay. As per seller, no other details.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Yosifan? Yosifan?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner not too long ago in regards to your property over there on 81st Street in Miami. Did I catch it at a good time?
Which one? The 26th?
Yeah, that one. Did I catch it at a good time? What was that?
Your part. Next, sir. How can I help you? Sorry about it. Yes.
It's not for sale?
No.
Did you have any other properties you might be interested in selling?
Yeah. Call me Monday, sir. Okay?
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, check this out. Whenever I call lead, I'll always, I don't care if it's a follow-up, a cold call, a hot lead, I will always ask, did I catch you at a good time? Because if you don't catch them at a good time, you try to go through the process, they're going to rush it. You're not going to get accurate numbers, accurate time to negotiate. Always ask, did I catch you at a good time? Okay? That's one of the biggest tips I can give you. Anybody watching, always ask, did I catch you at a good time? Okay? All right, we're going back to Altamonte Springs, if I'm saying that correctly. All right, so let's keep it going here. If you have questions, submit them, and I will answer them later. We're going back over here. Calling this lead back. All right. Or this area. All right, cool.
Did not complete your call.
Uh-oh. I think I put in the right number. Let's see. Okay.
You have reached the voice.
Yeah. I think that's the wrong number, or the phone's disconnected. I don't know. So whoever submitted that lead in on Forest Lake Drive, just please try to find a different number. We're going to Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City. I've never been to Oklahoma. I hear great things about it. I should visit it sometime. Oklahoma City. All right, so let's call this lead in Oklahoma. Anybody here from Oklahoma? All right, hold on. This is, I think there may be an extra number. Whoever submitted this lead, there might be an extra number in there. Oh, actually, no. I might need glasses. Only glasses I wear is blue light glasses. All right, let's see. Asking 160. Basic cosmetics, fair condition. Death in the family. Oh, they're probably going to be motivated then.
Thank you for calling.
Hello?
Your name?
No answer. Let's call one more time. Sounds like a good lead. Let's call them back. One.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bell.
How can I help you?
My name is Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner, Rodney, not too long ago in regards to your property on Greer Way. Did I catch it at a good time?
I'm sorry, say that last part again.
Oh,
Make it longer than that. Make it longer than that.
you spoke with my partner, Rodney, in regards to your property on Greer Way, and I was just asking if I caught you at a good time.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Perfect. Okay, great. So, again, my name is Steven. The reason I was calling you is because I actually wanted to make you an offer on the property. My process is actually very simple. Just wanted to ask you a few more questions about it, other than what I see here. That way I can go and evaluate it right here in the computer, see what I can offer you. And the whole thing takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay? Do you have about 7 minutes?
I got that. Yep.
Perfect. And I also like to let everybody know this up front. You know, we are a real estate investment company, so we don't buy every property we look at, but we do have a team of agents just in case we may not be a good fit. Does that make sense?
Right.
Perfect. Great. So let me pull these notes up. I see here, this is in, let me see. The kitchen bathrooms have not been updated. Hasn't done any work on the house, needs a little bit of work.
That's enough.
Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit more about it specifically, like roof, AC, bathrooms, kitchen?
No, it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. It's 1740 square feet. And what else? It has a shed in the back, and it has a what do you call that thing? Sprinkler system in the front.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it.
Okay. And you said
And
the bathroom.
The roof is good.
Okay.
The roof is 5 years old.
Oh, this guy's asking like full market value.
And
But
everything.
He's asking 160 actually.
For the
ARV's like
refrigerator.
173.
Yeah, so it has a dishwasher.
Also, this house was built 2007, so it's not like super distressed, but we're still going to go through it anyway.
The not dishwasher, the refrigerator.
Got it. Okay. So I see the house here was built 2007, 4.2, like you said, about 1740 square feet. It seems like a solid house. What's got you looking to sell?
It was our son's house, and he moved, got a better job. We're just trying to get it sold because we live in Lock, and he can't maintain it, and I ain't gonna maintain it. So. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Gotcha. And
so we want 191.
Watch this. He said 191. I'm gonna let him know that he spoke my partner. He said 160.
It'll be listed with a realtor.
So he's motivated. He's just like not in a rush.
And
he doesn't sound like I need a seller. He's not a distressed seller. He wants full market value.
You want to come see it.
So these people, I always just offer the listing option, but I'm still going to go through it anyway because he's a serious person.
I know you're an investor, so you're looking for good deals. And it was a good deal. It was a real good deal about 2 weeks ago because I had to do it, and I put a for sale by owner sign out there, and I was going to sell it for $165, and so my wife got a real.
ARV's 170.
My son started talking.
165 still won't work.
If y'all gonna try to sell it for full price and just get my ass out of it. So I'm coming up here. I'm actually up here now.
Yeah.
I'm up here making sure the yard's good, and because the first impression is what sells. So I'm making sure the yard's good after that.
Yeah, and I appreciate you being upfront with me. Like I said, like that's why I mentioned earlier. As an investor, I just let people know upfront we're not always going to be a good fit. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but last time I see here in the notes, but looks like you spoke with my partner last time, and you're looking to get 160. Was that 2 weeks ago? I'm assuming.
160. Yeah, 165.
Okay. I actually think I don't think I even want to waste your time with a cash offer because as an investor we really have to be.
I already know.
You already know how it goes.
I buy and sell. Yeah, I buy and sell in Lawton, Oklahoma. So
Yeah.
like I just told him, I said, this is just too much for me.
He buys and sells in Oklahoma, so he might be added to the cash buyers list only if he's active. So if they're not a good fit for an investment deal, they already have an agent. Ask them, are you an active investor? Now you got a new cash buyer. You've already established a relationship.
Yeah, I wish you could have hooked up though. I'd love to hook y'all up. But
Yeah.
like I said, she just signed with a realtor, so
Oh, she signed.
I'm obligated now.
Oh, yeah.
Signed with a realtor.
Hey, you said you buy lots in Oklahoma? Are you an active investor as well?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no problem. So, I mean, this is not a deal for us, but I can actually tell my partner to give you a call at another time. We can kind of get what you're looking for, and then maybe we could do some deals together. How's that sound?
Well, I mean, mine's real easy, and I don't ever stray from what works, and what it is I want something close to Fort Sill and Lawton. And
He's already throwing criteria on me right now.
I don't ever pay.
I don't want to spend time with this guy because we got more leads to call. This is not a deal. It's already signed with the agent.
And,
you can follow up with this guy.
So I get them and I rent them out. I got about
Gotcha.
70 properties right now, and that's just been working for me. And I'm not deviating $1 higher than $15,000.
Yeah.
So once you find something that works, just stick with it and keep it moving.
Perfect. Okay, well, it's a pleasure talking to you. I appreciate your time.
If I can do anything for y'all, just give me a holler.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay? If you need somebody to look at a property for you and give you some feedback, I got it.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
You too. Enjoy your weekend.
Bye-bye.
So it's not a deal, right? But this is why you want to go through it anyway. This is why you want to go through it anyway. Hold on a second. This is why you want to go through it anyway, because people that are serious about selling, you never know where the conversation is going to go. Now, obviously, he signed with an agent. I'm not going to push for us to get under contract. It wouldn't make sense. But he did say he buys lots in Oklahoma. He sounds engaged in conversation. That's good. So that's a cash buyer you can add. And just because he signed with an agent does not mean that he's going to get the price he wants. As a matter of fact, if it sits on the market too long, you can always follow up in about 30 to 40 days. His situation may change. And if you catch him at a good time, you follow back up at the right time, maybe you can make it work. All right. I'm not saying it's like a home run, but it's somebody that's serious about selling. Okay. So I'm glad you got to see that. All right. So now we're going to go back to Orlando, Florida. Okay. So let me check this off. All right. We're moving back to Orlando, Florida. I don't know pronounce his last name. It's a really hard last name. I'll try my best. You guys can find info about the event actually and my acquisitions course. If you click the link on my bio, there's more information.
Your call has been forwarded.
If you click the link on my bio, go to my bio, click on the link. It'll just tell you more information about what I have and what I have coming up. If you don't buy it, doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm not the type of guru, oh, you don't buy the course. Listen, the money's not in the courses. It's relationships, networking. I already have 3 businesses. If you don't buy my course, I'm not going to hard close you. I'm not going to get upset. I promise. I'll be just fine. But it's a good way just to teach other people, get better at their business. And it's a great way to build the network. So I'm going to call this guy back one more time. I always call leads twice. Sometimes if somebody doesn't pick up the phone, it's not that this happens all the time, but if somebody doesn't pick up the phone for the first phone call, you call them right back. The second phone call, they're like, oh, this is important. They might pick up the phone. Okay. You see what I mean? Hey, Miss Zabriskie?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Steve, and I believe you or your husband spoke with my partner a while back in regards to your property on Larwin Lane. Did I catch it a good time?
Yes. No, just he's driving. We're driving.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's a better time to call back?
What number are you calling?
What?
You're calling my husband, I think.
Oh, I don't know. They put this phone number I'm calling here on the list. Is this the correct number? Do you want me to call?
What number are you calling?
So I'm calling. Let me see if I could pull it up here. Hold on a second. Let's see. It's absolutely, I understand. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
But I had to pause it. I don't give out personal information. Sorry. I had to pause IG Live. I had to mute the stream, and I had to get off speakerphone. So your leads are protected. But they basically said they were driving. Call them back. I mean, I'm not gonna push for that. Okay. All right. So whoever submitted that lead, Mr. Zabriskie, make sure you call them back later today. They are open to speaking. All right. We're going to Longwood, Florida. We got about, 14 minutes? We're moving on to Longwood, Florida. By the way, you can always submit your leads on, hold on a second, on realvisors.com/deal desk, okay? Dang, I'm getting a lot of interesting names. Hopefully I'm saying them correctly. All right. We're calling Longwood, Florida. This is like fused to my hand. I try to drink a gallon and a half of water a day, which is about 3 of these, about 2 or 3 of these. When I'm doing a course on stage, whatever, this thing's like part of my arm. You notice when I told you that they might pick up the second time, they did. The first time they didn't pick up.
Sorry, the person.
Not that they'll do that every time because they might be busy for real, but always call twice because sometimes they'll think it's more important. That last lady, the first phone call, she didn't pick up. The second phone call, she picked up the phone. Okay? Longwood, Florida. Asking price didn't say. Repairs, minor repairs, has tenants living in all houses. Fair condition. This is a parcel with 5 homes on it with 4 acres. What's the reason for selling? Looking to make a change. All right, no answer. Moving on to the next one. We're going back to Altamonte Springs, Florida. A lot of leads from that area today. Surprised I didn't talk to anybody crazy yet. Last time I said that, the next phone call was a crazy person, but I kind of missed the crazy people, man. Kind of miss them. It makes it entertaining. My favorite seller so far was a guy that said he slept in a different room every night. He had like guns all around the house.
The voicemail box.
All right, let me call this person back one more time. Looks like their phone is turned off or something. If I have to say any information
Reach the voice.
out loud, I'm going to mute myself on the stream. I'm going to pause the IG Live. Doesn't mean that I'm shut down. I'm going to pause it, and I'll come right back as soon as I say that information. But I'm not going to say phone numbers and full addresses and all that stuff, all right? Just for the protection of the people submitting the leads. All right, so they didn't pick up. We're moving to Atlanta. Atlanta, one of my favorite cities. Atlanta's really hot right now. Okay, our buyers are freaking buying everything in Atlanta. If you ever get a deal in Atlanta, shoot me a message and we will sell it with you quick, very quick. All right, so let's go to Atlanta. Let's call that number. Okay. Can Alexa connect to like a cell phone? That way you can hear the volume louder. I gotta look into that. Hello?
Hello?
Mr. Stewart.
Yes, sir.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner not too long ago in regards to your property over there on Baker Ridge Drive. Did I catch you at a good time? I can't hear the guy. Sounds like he's running.
Hello?
Yes, sir. I was calling. You spoke with my partner. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can now.
Perfect. My partner spoke with you not too long ago in regards to the property on Baker Ridge Drive. Did I catch you at a good time?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, perfect. So my name is Steven. The reason I wanted to call you is I actually want to give you an offer on the property. My process is actually very simple. What I wanted to do is just ask you, a few more questions about it. That way I can go and evaluate the area right in the computer.
Hey, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Steve, I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want to waste my time.
Here we go. It's crazy.
If I get $225, that's what I'll take. Other than that, I'm keeping it.
Gotcha. Well, let's see what I can do here for you, because I definitely don't want to waste your time at all or mine. I appreciate you being upfront. And just to let you know, I let every homeowner know this. We are a real estate investment company, so we don't buy every property we look at, but we do have a team of agents just in case we're not a good fit. But I won't waste your time if I know we can't offer that at all, okay?
All right.
Okay, so I was looking here in the notes. So you're looking to get 225. It's in fair condition. You're living there. You're moving. Can you tell me a little bit more specifically about the condition, like the roof, AC, bathrooms, kitchen?
It's a brand new roof. The AC has been went through. I had a AC guy come and service it, go through it. Got new windows in the basement. It's got a hardwood floor.
Can I tell you, like, as soon as I say there's no crazy people, I always get some, not to say it's crazy, he's just.
One bathroom, it's a master bedroom, and you got a basement, but it hasn't been finished.
225.
It was.
Whoa!
It needs update.
Damn. ARV's like 100.
Plumbing.
He wants 225.
Through electrical, new wires and stuff. So pretty much everything pretty much good.
Gotcha. So it's in fair condition, but it's not like completely renovated, right?
Well, I've had siding added on the outside, and only thing that has to be done is the basement. But the basement, you ain't living in the basement.
This guy wants above full market value. Gotcha. And just out of curiosity,
downstairs.
Yeah, just out of curiosity, how did you get to that number?
Well, that's what I purchased and spent out of my pocket doing fixing up the place.
Oh, you spent $225,000 renovating it?
Just about that much.
Oh man!
When I first purchased the home, I don't have you walk in the room, had a big hole in the roof. You can see the sun.
Oh wow!
I had to take care of all that and dry it in and new drywall and new insulation and new wiring. I spent a lot of money on the house, and I ain't just gonna give it away.
Yeah, that makes sense. And when did you renovate it?
Yeah, it's been about 3 years now.
Oh, 3 years. Okay.
Yeah, I've been, doing, as much as my money would allow me to do, a little bit here, a little bit there. I had the wiring redone, and I had the plumbing done. And, I had the windows added in the basement later on. And,
I guess I told you it's only a matter of time before I got somebody that they said they spent the ARV on some on the renovation. I'm not gonna waste my time with this guy. I'm just gonna ask him about the listing. That's it. Okay. And you said you bought the property. I was looking at the tax records. It said it sold in January 2018. Was that when you bought it before the renovation or?
2018.
Yeah. For some reason, there's some pictures online.
I bought it in 2016.
Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah, there's some photos online that I can see the house, but I'm not sure this is what kind of shape it was in before.
2607?
It says January 2018. Yeah, 2607, huh?
No. Yeah, 2016.
Oh, so the pictures I'm looking at now.
Cash for it.
Yeah, the pictures I'm looking at now are the renovated pictures, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is fully renovated, you said, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Hey, so yeah, I told you I wasn't going to waste your time. I think you're asking a price that's a little bit full market value. Have you ever considered listing the property in order to get that price range? Because I wouldn't be a good fit, but maybe if you listed it, you might be able to get that price range.
Well, I got an agent when I get ready to sell.
Hey, check this out. Look how renovated this house is, guys. Gotcha. All right, perfect. Well, I'll follow up with you. I'm not sure that's a price we can do. If you ever are open to listing it, feel free to give me a call back. Otherwise, we can follow up with you, okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
All right, you too, Steve.
Bye-bye. Hey, I only got 5 minutes left, but check this out. So this guy says, oh, I spent $225,000 renovating it. Number one, does this look like a renovation to you? For some reason, every time I say, hey, I didn't get any crazies yet. The house is okay, but nobody's ever going to spend that much money above the ARV, or else they're really, they're underwater and they're not, it's just really common sense. But yeah, this doesn't look like, and he bought this way before this. So this is definitely his after renovations. Look, he did a little new paint job in the back. Anyways, yeah. What time is it? I got 3 minutes. That's not enough time to call somebody. But that's all I got for you guys today in regards to Deal Desk. Hopefully you enjoyed it. IG Live, I'm going to stand here for 5 minutes to answer any questions you may have. Drop the questions down. I'll stay for 5 more minutes to answer any questions. Everybody on YouTube, it's been a pleasure. If you want to get some questions answered, go to my IG Live, official Stephen Ross. Okay? And that's all I got for today. Good calls today. I'll see you guys next Friday at 12. Take care.